Ladies and gentlemen, I am behind the vlog today because Kai is slacking so hard. All he has to do is hold the camera. But so for my vlog, I'm gonna try to twist it up a little bit because I really enjoy politics and stuff. So I'm gonna try to. There's some topics I want to discuss regarding the whole coronavirus situation. But first, let's do a workout. And since Kai isn't here, I've got my sister. That should be pretty good. How are we doing today?
Back and by.
Back and buys one! Let's get into it! Here, Kai. So turn around like this. So be like this. You go like this. Let's get into it!
Let's get into it!
Now you gotta look at me.
Let's get into it!
Woo! Workout done, let's go. Move on. Nice. And that brings us to where we are now. So the coronavirus brings up a lot of controversy, but I think it's important to get everyone's perspective of it. And just like, I think in current society, we're looking at just one side of the variables, and I think there's a lot more to it. So that's why I'm here to bring you my perspective as a 17-year-old, and so yeah, let's get into it. First, so I'm in Virginia, and so that means we just let out up to groups of 10 people, I believe, now are allowed to gather as long as we socially distance and stuff, all work together and wear masks and stuff. But I think that's not enough in the right, it's a step in the right direction, but I don't think it's enough. Because right now with Fauci advising Trump, I think there's a lot of room for error because everyone's looking up to Fauci, but Fauci's a doctor. So of course he's going to be the one who tries to save everyone because that's his job. But I think when it comes to the betterment of the US as a whole, there's room for error when you only look on the health side of things. That is because if the economy collapses and everyone goes into starvation, then that's a massive problem because then there's nothing, right? The economy's collapsed. So that's a very close possibility when you're only looking at health. And of course, because Fauci can't say, oh yeah, I think it's time to let out everyone because it's taking some risk, because there could be some more death. But if we continue on in a shutdown and a quarantine like we are, then we're gonna hit a lot of deaths very quickly because people don't have jobs. And that's major. That's major for an entire country to be out of a job. So we have to look at the benefits over the risks, and just compare the two. Because right now, you have to draw the line between what's gonna be if we let out everyone and leave it up to the people to decide if they think it's safe for them to go out and place that'll place the blame if they end up getting sick on them, but they need to be able to work, or people need to be able to work in order to keep the economy stable. I think that the quarantine should lessen up. I think we've seen the results of quarantine and how it has flattened the curve, and it's done so significantly. There's nowhere near. I mean, the deaths in some areas, the deaths are still going up, but you see in lots of other places they're starting to loosen up the quarantine, like Georgia and Texas, and you're not seeing the spike that you would have expected from that area. So I think all areas should at least start in some ways to loosen up and give jobs back to the people so that we can get our economy back up running. Again, additionally, it's turning into like a war between sides of parties like Republicans and Democrats, it's turning into a battle between them when it really shouldn't be. It should be, we need to get our economy back up, or else we're gonna see a massive fall of the economy that we can't recover from. We're gonna reach a point where it's gonna be too bad, but we're still gonna be losing people, but we need to go back to opening up jobs, and because that's gonna be the end of all of us. I think that brings me to my conclusion of what needs to be done in the US. I think, one, we need to open up. There are some places that have been hit harder that can have a slower opening, but we need to open up now or else face the consequences that will follow. Okay, end of my rant. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked the video. If you want to see more of my rants, I've got a lot of them. And I think also I really want to, I have a lot of people who are involved, I know a lot of people who are involved with politics, so I want to get them on like a FaceTime interview and just see how that would go. So I will see you guys next time Kai is slacking.